Good morning. I'm Jen Amos at Weiss Research, and this is your morning market alert for Friday, May 27th. Andy Myers is off today. U.S. stock futures are pointing to a flat open as investors digest a report on personal income and spending and await data on consumer sentiment and pending home sales due out later this morning. The European markets are solidly higher as the recent fears about the sovereign debt crisis continue to fade. Investors are hoping that Greek leaders can reach a deal to institute more austerity measures. Eurozone officials have said that Greece needs to cut its budget deficit further in order to receive another round of financial aid and avoid a default on its debt. Investors seem optimistic that Greece will be able to push through austerity measures and meet its debt obligations, and that's giving a big boost to the euro this morning. It's rising sharply against the dollar and pushing U.S. Treasury yields down. The dollar weakness is also having an effect on the commodities markets. Crude oil is now well above $100 a barrel, and gold is extending its recent gains, now trading around $1,525 an ounce. In Asia, the major markets finished the week mixed. Tokyo's Nikkei 225 index lost about 0.5% after Fitch Ratings cut its outlook on Japanese debt to negative. The agency cited the country's rising debt load and its lack of a policy to address Japan's aging population problem. Fitch also pointed out that the cost of reconstruction is still unknown following the devastating earthquake and tsunami in March. Continuing with this morning's international theme, the Group of 8 nations are wrapping up their two-day meeting in France today. They said that the global economic recovery is gaining strength and becoming more self-sustained. But the sharp increase in commodity prices and their recent volatility poses a significant headwind to the recovery. The G8 also said it will target $40 billion in aid to Arab countries trying to establish free democracies. On the corporate front, Marvell Technology may be one of the day's big stock winners, jumping nearly 9% in the pre-market. The semiconductor firm's profit actually dropped 29% in the first quarter, and sales slipped 6%. But investors are largely ignoring those results and instead focusing on Marvell's upbeat outlook for the current quarter. Meanwhile, keep an eye on shares of AMB Property. Standard & Poor's announced that it will join the S&P 500 index after the markets close on June 2nd. AMB is buying Prologis and will trade under that company's name and ticker symbol after the deal closes. Right now, both stocks are adding about 2%. That's the latest from Weiss Research. I'll be back after the opening bell with all the economic data and market reaction.